What's up guys, my name is Dido.
And my name is Mike.
And welcome to Social Box. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today, including a performance from the very talented George Gukas.
Millions of people have flooded social media with content ranging from entire political campaigns to that picture that your mum uploaded from your 5th birthday.
It might seem to be all fun and games, but The Independent conducted a survey that shows that 1 in 5 are depressed from using social media.
Even though being social is something we can do to prevent depression, it seems to be having a reverse effect.
We ran a poll on Twitter asking if people would prefer to live without social media or not, and the results you can see now. The screen shows that over 70% of people would not give up on their online profiles.
There have been countless academic studies since 2015 on the negative impacts of social media, showing that its regular use can lead to feelings of anxiety, isolation and low self-esteem, not to mention the poor sleep. But we set out to find out why you think this is the case. Why do you think social media makes us depressed?
Make us depressed?
I think social media has become more of a competition where people are basically battling over Facebook and Twitter to get more followers, more likes, and over time it just becomes depressing and just worthless really, because nobody really needs to do it apart from them.
We think that people do more stuff than we do normally on daily basis, like going skiing or bungee jumping, something like that. Yeah.
I think getting likes on a selfie is a big deal right now, and if you only get a couple of likes, then other girls are getting 80, 90 likes, then I think it makes self-esteem quite low.
Well, social media can make people depressed as everyone's online looking at everyone doing these things. Everyone wants to do what everyone else is doing. Everyone's coming out of character to flip and please other people. Instead of pleasing themselves, they're going online doing things that necessarily they don't need to do, but they feel the need to do because they want to be looked up to, respected. I don't know, man. It's a hard question to answer.
We have Eddie here to talk about why this supposedly social media leads to these kind of issues.
So, Addy, you see all these numbers on Instagram and Facebook and stuff of people devoting their lives to it, but do you really think it actually makes people depressed, and why?
I think there is an explanation for depression when it comes to when it comes to social media. Because in the first instance, the way society works now, we have to be attached to our phones. We literally need our phones for almost everything, if you think about it. So, apart from the apps and travel apps and the bank apps we use on our phone, the one thing we're actually addicted to on our phone is social media, like social communication with other humans, with other people. And so our self-esteem is somehow attached to social media, and so we use social media to judge our self-esteem. And so if we don't have the amount of followers we want, or if we're not getting the reaction we want from a certain post on Instagram or Twitter, we kind of look at ourselves and like, oh man, no one likes me, you're gonna have no friends, something like that. So yeah, there is some form of explanation for depression and when it comes to social media.
Cool. Thank you very much, man.
No worries.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
A hot topic facing social media today is anonymous posting and its links with cyberbullying.
This has been made even more of an issue with the popularizations of apps like Yik Yak.
Anonymous posting seems to be on the rise, and if you can't name any, have a look at this so you know your Reddits from your Chans.
What is Reddit? For much of the internet, Reddit is the gateway to everything interesting going on in the world. Checking Reddit.com is like reading the daily newspaper, except that Reddit is timely, interactive, personalized, participatory, horrifyingly absorbing at times, and basically good.
Simply put, 4chan is a collection of online forums where users can post comments and share photos. It's based on the old bulletin board systems that were big on the web in the early 2000s.
Guys, Whisper allows us to reclaim the ugly, boring parts of ourselves, just like we tout all of the happy stuff. And that is part of life. That's like real stuff.
Yik Yak is an app for anonymous communication. To recap, anonymity has been the unchanged trend ever since messaging apps first came out. Despite being at the beginning of its journey, the messaging app has already been downloaded around 5 million times from Google Play, thus confirming the aforementioned.
I think any technology is neither inherently good nor inherently bad. I think it always boils down to how the users are going to use that technology.
If the group that you're in is toxic, you will be toxic. And
it's taking cyberbullying to a whole new level.
Social media is a worldwide phenomenon and it stretches from each corner of the earth.
We were interested in how social media plays in other countries, so we traveled to Amsterdam to see the impact social media has on their lives.
I think seeing your friends posting pictures of Amsterdam in front of the I Amsterdam sign, it attracts more people to the city. I think Amsterdam is hot. It's when you see your friends coming here, you also want to go there.
I think it helps to get more people here in like a positive way, because the economy will be stimulated if more people come to Amsterdam.
I don't think the tourism is a problem in Amsterdam. It is busy, yes it is, and it shouldn't be a lot more than this, but it also brings a lot of money to the city, and Amsterdam runs on the tourism.
In Amsterdam there are too many tourists, I think, at the moment. In the summer it rises really high, and then like yeah, it's getting too crowded sometimes. So for the people who live here, it's sometimes hard to just live here without too many tourists bumping into you or stuff like that.
In the center, I don't go there too often, especially in the summer, because it's really busy. And whenever I go there, I just don't take my bike, because people have them tend to be quite rough on the bikes.
Drunk tourists, like if you are really early in the morning, you drive with your bike to the city or something.
The picture that most people have about Amsterdam is usually smoking weed and red windows and hookers and stuff. And Amsterdam is more than that, you know.
Many people think, oh, if you're in Amsterdam, everybody is smoking weed and seeing hookers and stuff like that, but it's not the normal life for people who live in Amsterdam.
We got a good mix of results back in Amsterdam, and although there are issues, it's undeniable that social media helps keep city tourism alive like it has done in Amsterdam.
Social media is now a vital tool to so many people, especially those with small businesses, young musicians, aspiring entrepreneurs, and people just like me and you.
So let's start using social media for the right reasons and not take it for granted.
That just about sums it up today, so we do hope you've enjoyed the show.
Yes, because it's time for us to sign out, and it's to hand over to the amazing, talented musician Josh Gukas.
Love's like a river, like the river our love will run. Oh, it carries us along, 'cause I got you. Love's got to a sinner. Yeah, I know that we've all done wrong. Love will forgive us all, 'cause I got you. So tell me you love me. If you love me, then let me know. If you love me, don't let me go. Just tell me you do. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? So do you? Oh, do you love me? Just say that you do. Just tell me you love me. Ooh, tell me you love me. If you love me, then let me know. If you love me, don't let me go. Just tell me you do. Tell me you love me. If you love me, then let me know. If you love me, don't let me go. Just tell me you do.